Welcome back, my people. It's your girl Kariana with 3am, brought to you by TODO UK, and this is our debut night event. So you know what to do. Make sure you get your tickets and you come through on the 2nd of May. It will be from 10:30 to 4:30, and it will be at Metropolis in London, Vauxhall. So you know what to do. Pull up because we're going to have the best DJs on the lineup, which I am accompanied by one of my faves, DJ Valentina.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
We are super grateful to have you here with us today, and especially to have you playing on the night. How are you feeling being involved in this project?
I'm so excited representing the girly pops. Yeah, I'm always down to collaborate with new people and try something new, and this is something that I'm really excited about. I followed TODO for a while, so it's really, really nice to be a part of their transition into nightlife.
Yeah, I know. This is going to be our first one, so we're going to be bringing a stylish urban feel, so, you know, to lock in and dress to impress. I mean, if you can see DJ Valentina right now, she's already dressing to impress. The hair slicked back, the jewels upon her neck. You see that? Now you know how she's setting the tone. Setting the tone of how you need to come stepping correct. Okay? So that's to big you up there a little bit. Thank you, my pleasure. So tell us about yourself. How long have you been DJing for?
I have been DJing for around 3 years now. Yeah.
And going to the roots of it all, what inspired you to be a DJ?
This is a good question. So anyone who knows me knows I've always loved music. I grew up playing all sorts of instruments, piano, guitar, trombone. Me encanta la salsa. I love jazz. And then I've loved dancing as well. So there's one point where I was dancing, I needed a mix. Instead of paying a producer to do a competition mix, I was like, surely I can just do it myself. And then, yeah, that's where I kind of like picked everything up. I bought myself some decks, and then, yeah, just kind of went from there, connected with other local DJs, and they taught me so much. Shout out DJ Culture, shout out ISO WISO. But yeah.
I'm in awe. So you play instruments. You produce as well, because you made your mix, you basically produced it.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I didn't know that. What's your favorite instrument to play then?
The trombone,
okay.
100%.
She said I got lungs for days. That's cool. And what's your favorite genre? Like, what do you like to DJ? 3. I know it's really hard to ask a DJ that question because I know you can play everything, but 3 genres that you're like, these are my top.
3 genres. I'm trying to make my home base.
Okay.
Reggaeton, bashment, dancehall type, and then R&B. I have been an R&B head always, and R&B can be so many different things. Yes. You can have that yearning, you can have that like, let's go dance, let's step out, let's party.
Exactly.
So for the versatility, I'm gonna say R&B tops all of that.
Oh, I love that. She said I'm R&B, rhythm and blues girly. What would you say is your favorite thing about DJing?
I think expressing myself, my roots, my mood through music to a room, enjoying myself with people. Just dancing. I love to dance, isn't it?
Mate. Yeah. And, you know, if you come, which you better come, you're going to see exactly the show she puts on. Because I have had the pleasure of seeing her DJ, and it's an absolute vibe. You've literally had me running up and down, screaming like, no! The mixes she drops, you're not expecting it. You're not expecting it, I promise you.
No, I have a video of you on my page like, oh no,
Literally, I was looking at her like, girl, what are you playing? So yeah, don't miss out, that's for sure. What's the hardest thing about DJing?
Organizing my music. I have so much music, and I think it's so pivotal to a night, being able to read the crowd, understand where you're going. Your music for that needs to be organized very well. My library's a hot mess. It's something that like I'm slowly, you know, getting into learning. Okay, this needs to be here to be able to find it for when this happens and whatnot. But yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah, you know, it's a journey.
It's a journey. That's the most tedious part, but
Interesting. And have you ever had like any hiccups on the night, any embarrassing moments or glitches when you've been DJing?
So many. I feel
Love
like
that.
it's
Comes with the
natural.
craft.
Those mistakes come. I've had my laptop die.
Oh my
I've had
gosh.
equipment not work. I've had equipment crash. I've had speakers blow. I've had
The set was so fire. She blew up the
Blew-
speaker.
I've had, just so many things. People dancing, people pushing, people accidentally pressing stop.
How do you handle that? Because my inner rage would be like, don't fucking touch my stuff.
Yeah, low key. You need to put out that boundary. But normally I'll just pick up the mic, I'll say something. You have to keep the party going. Or gladly I'll have people around me that will pick up the mic and kind of help me cover up and keep it moving.
Nice.
So yeah.
What's a pet peeve of yours as a DJ? Like I know sometimes people request songs. Like does that annoy you, or maybe organizers not being that organized?
Pet peeve. This is a good question too. Song requests, I don't mind. Every now and again, you get the kind of silly one that doesn't really make any sense.
What's been the silliest?
I'm gonna double up on what Danny said. Probably Taylor Swift during like the middle of a reggaeton set. I'm like,
You're
where is
You're
this
in
coming
the wrong place.
I related to that so much. But the craziest request I've had, not a song request. Someone a couple of weeks ago came round to the booth and was like, "Oh, hey, can you charge my vape?"
What?
Which I thought was crazy.
Where are you going? Like where, why, and how?
And this man started touching around the desk. He nearly pulled out my hard drive thinking it was a charger. I literally had to tell him, no.
Vapes be killing my people. Because what do you mean? You're out here ruining someone's DJ set to charge your vape. Go to the shop and buy another one.
Literally, go to the corner shop. It's still open. Like
£6.
5 minutes down the road.
Come on, man. That is crazy. You sound like a queen there, just handling it very demure.
I did it though. I charged this man's vape, so you're welcome.
What? Hey, if
A
this
DJ
man
for
ever
the
sees
people.
that,
A DJ for
that
the
is
people.
crazy. That better person than me, bruv. I would have told you. Yeah, mate. That is crazy. You're better than me, that is for sure. Is there anything you would change about your DJ journey?
I don't think so. I think I've gone through a lot of phases as a DJ, a lot of connections. I think I wouldn't change anything. I think every hiccup that I've had or every terrible set that I've had has definitely taught me a lesson, whether it's not to be so hard on myself, like I'm still growing. I like to think I'm relatively early in what this journey's gonna be. Whether it's about reading the room, whether it's about, just different things that can make the energy for a night feel right, feel smooth, feel natural.
I love that though. I think it is really important to take everything as it is and like keep it as it is instead of being like, oh, I regret this. It's like everything plays its part basically.
Exactly.
Love that. Exactly. Who are your top 3 favorite DJs?
Oh, top 3, definitely Jyoti. Watching her boiler room.
She's so sick. She brings such a vibe.
Years ago, that was the moment where I'm like, okay, I want to start DJing, and I see what people are doing with this. Up there, I love KYBBA, Rosa Pistola.
Yeah, oh my gosh, iconic.
Yes. And DJ's. I think my second or third paid booking ever, I was opening for DJ's. I was a hot mess. That's one of those nights where I was like, I'm glad it happened. I'm glad it happened, and I'm glad like the hiccups happened there. It was a pleasure to work with her and see her doing her thing in her craft so early on in my career. But yeah, that's a night that I look back on and
it's like we know what not to do again.
We know what not to do again, and I'm sorry she had to witness that as well.
She's like, book me again, and I'll show you a new improved version of me. If you could share an event with any DJ of your choice, who would you love to be in the same event, like same lineup with?
Ooh. This is a really, really good question.
Like, say it's your night. You can pick the DJ set. You're on there. Who else are you putting on there with you? Can be anyone. World is your oyster. Anyone.
Okay. It has to be the girls. Definitely Onda Saoko, Anna and Nora. my girls. They're so lovely and they're so good at what they do. Always bring the vibe. Sophie Emlo as well.
Oof, yes. Oh,
I've played with her a couple of times.
3 a.m. we might have to do like a all GYAL lineup, just putting it out there because this is sounding very good. A very, very good night that would be.
And recently as well, if I were to pick a third, recently connected with DJ Noah. She let out this set. It was so sick. It was her and her girls just recording in a studio. They all had pink wigs on. Pink was the theme, and it was just so cunty, and I loved it. I'm like, I want to work with this girl.
I love that. That does sound pretty cool.
So yeah.
So being Latina, all of our parents want us to have a solid career, whatever that is in their eyes. It's being a doctor, a lawyer, so that type of career path. How have you found it being a DJ? Did you struggle? Did your parents support you? Was there a bit of a battle there? How did you work through all of that?
I think with my parents, they've always been very liberal in letting me do what it is that I want to do, so long as, you know, I kind of have my head on straight.
Within reason.
Exactly. I still have my 9 to 5. I don't think I'm leaving that anytime soon.
Yeah.
Be glad to know, Mom. And I think I'm trying to get back to all of the things that I enjoyed as a kid. So I feel like I was always one of those people who was doing well in school. Then I had my music, I had my dancing, I had my acting, I had my singing. So it's like finding that as an adult, of finding a job that I enjoy and then getting involved in all these different communities. Recently started training with Empyrean.
Nice.
Shout out the girls.
Yeah, I saw you guys were in Istanbul doing your thing.
We were.
How was that?
It was sick.
Yeah.
So sick. Traveling with the team, dancing with them as well, doing the workshop that our choreographer was hosting. That was great.
That's so cool. If you had, this is going to be a hard one to answer. If you had to pick, because now I know you're a triple threat, if you had to pick between dancing, DJing, or making music, what would you pick?
I don't think I could pick. That's the thing. I think all of these 3 things go hand in hand and they support each other. No.
She's like, I'm not picking.
I'm not picking.
Don't make me do it.
3, like.
So in general, your parents have been very supportive in your DJing career.
They have.
That's really nice to hear and see. It kind of changes the connotation of our Latin parents not being supportive of the creative field. So it's refreshing and it's nice to hear that.
100%. I had this conversation recently, I'd say probably around 2 years ago, with my brother-in-law, so my sister's husband. And he was saying, you know, your parents give up so much and my family moved from Venezuela to Aberdeen in Scotland, so that's where I grew up. But they move to find that stability to let you kind of do what you want and chase your dreams, and so
to let you do you, basically.
Exactly.
Big up our immigrant parents, honestly. They are the OGs. What would you say is the best thing about being a DJ?
Vibing with people.
Yeah.
I love to, I just love to spark the energy in a room.
You do.
Whether
and you maintain it as well. You spark it and you carry it on until the AMs. I've seen it personally. What would you say if there is a con of being a DJ? Any downfalls, anything that you're like, oh, this is long?
I think all the different hats that I need to wear as a DJ, like I'm not only a DJ, I'm also a content creator, I'm also a creative director, I'm also my own stylist, I'm also my own social media manager, I'm also my own actual bookings manager. Like there's a lot of aspects to this that, I'm still learning. It's a journey, but
it's not always glitz and glamour, and I think that's really important for people to know when booking artists, when booking DJs, it's to know they have a whole life and there's a lot of things that they have to encompass to be able to bring you a service. So I do think that's important, very important. If you could bring one mainstream artist to 3 a.m. nights, what artist would you like to see there?
This is a really good question. I have recently really been liking YAPI.
Okay.
Love a bit of that Spanish Afrobeat.
Yes.
So I would love to bring him.
If you could mix 2 genres together and make it a genre, what would it be?
I was just talking about this with Christian, actually. Right now, I'm getting into like old school reggaeton that kind of came from house in a way.
Yeah.
There's a lot that is like electronic behind a reggaeton beat. So I think I would combine something like that and make it something that's maybe more traditional dance music with reggaeton and kind of see what happens.
Like that, like houseton. Quite like that. I think that would bang in London as well because you got a lot of house heads. We love reggaeton. So
yeah, electronic music in general, I feel like is what is.
There's already quite an infusion of electronic and like definitely Latin lyrics, Spanish voiceovers on techno beats I've definitely heard, which is pretty cool. Right, I'm gonna ask you some fun questions if that's all right with you. Yeah.
What are they?
If you had to choose between fame, money, or true love, what are you picking, DJ Valentina?
Oh. Fame, I feel like that is giving up way too much privacy. I don't know if that life is made for me. I salute anyone who's doing that.
Yeah.
Love, what's love got to do with it? I think it would have to be money.
Love don't pay the bills, huh?
Yeah, love do not pay the bills.
And with money, you can do a lot, and you can go a lot, you know? What's one red flag you ignore in a person?
Emotional unavailability.
Huh. Preach to the choir. I don't know if the camera caught me there, the way I felt that one. I said, yes. Yes. Why do you think we ignore those red flags?
I actually don't know. I'm yet to like sit and journal and do all of this.
Like, why? Do we think it's mysterious?
It is. It's a bit about like that mysterious excitement, like someone giving you butterflies, a bit of like teasing, you know?
Are you keeping me on my toes or am I running crazy? What's going on?
Yeah, unhealthy, toxic.
Yeah.
We're not for emotional unavailability in 2026.
No. You can leave that at the door. Thank you very much. What is a toxic song that you enjoy? Is there a song that brings out like your inner body or that makes you wanna, you know, a bit putonga? I don't know.
Conejita Playboy.
There you go.
No. I like that song, but I also like Periódico de Ayer by Sion from Johnny Lennox.
Yes, that is a very good one. I don't think it's toxic, it's very needed sometimes. You need those songs to get you through certain situations and you're like, ¿sabes qué? That was yesterday's news.
It's a mix of toxic, it's a mix of yearning, it's everything to pull at the heartstrings.
That's Latinos for you, isn't it? We're just a little concoction of a lot of emotions. A lot of emotions.
For sure.
If your DJ sets was a type of food, what type of food would it be?
Ooh. I want to say definitely a dessert.
Oh, she said I'm a sweet babe.
Like something sweet, like a tres leches, something sweet, something comforting.
And people love a bit of tres leches as well. You got the layers, you got the flavors, you got a lot going on in there. And if it was an alcohol, what type of alcohol would your mixes be?
Rum.
Oh, I love a bit of cheeky rum.
Diplomático in particular.
Ooh, she said, I got class and taste, baby girl. I love that. What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you whilst you've DJ'd?
Oh.
Out of all the L's, which has been the...
all the L's that I've taken. What would it be? There's not a particular moment that springs to mind. A couple of weeks ago, I was playing a gig. It wasn't necessarily while I was DJing, but everything was being recorded. There was a lot of production around this event, and I saw this girl dancing, and I thought she would look great behind the deck. She would like bring that energy for the next DJ. So I invited her on the stage. I started dancing a little bit. I left to go get a drink. I came back. This girl, her top had done all sorts of movements. I don't think she'd noticed because she was waved. She was enjoying herself, isn't it? But there comes a point where someone's enjoying themselves too much. So I felt embarrassed about kind of orchestrating that situation and causing that uncomfort for the production crew and the DJ who was on at the time. But Yeah, I'd say that's a recent L that I've lived on a little
And
bit.
a lesson we can all learn.
Yeah.
Know when you're having too much fun and when you maybe need to rein it in a little bit, you know? Because I've seen a lot of DJs playing and you'll see that one person behind just spazzing out a bit too hard and you're like, ooh, baby girl, baby boy, step to the side. So I hear that one. Have you ever messed up in a mix? Have you ever had a problem while mixing?
Yeah, definitely.
How do you handle that? How do you like come back from it?
I think you just got to ensure that the next transition is strong, or play something that you're comfortable with, that you know the crowd will like to like get you back on your feet. Definitely relying on the DJs around you as well, or the people around you, the crew that day. All about community and supporting each other through the hiccups.
If you weren't a DJ, if that wasn't the career you were pursuing, what career would you pursue instead?
I feel like I would have been a musician, maybe in another life. Maybe in this life, who knows?
She said, you know, I can do a lot in one life.
I can.
What would you want to play? What kind of musician?
Just jazz, I think, like live. Playing with a band, I loved doing that growing up. So that is definitely something that, yeah, in another life I see myself doing, playing music.
Do you think you could ever DJ with a live band? Would that work?
I've been thinking about this, you know. I've been thinking about this when you play a little salsita, get the trombone out, find some percussion. It could work. 100% could work.
3 a.m. nights? Maybe something we could look into, you know? That sounds very interesting. If you could collaborate, if you like, say you could open for an artist, what artist would it be? You know how sometimes artists come and then they have a DJ playing to warm up the crowd. What artist would you like to open up for or play for? Any artist.
What a good question. Bad Bunny, obviously, he's coming in the summertime. That would need to be number one answer. Bad Bunny, I love. Bad GYAL, I love as well.
I love her energy. That would be super cool. Yeah. So those two, she's here with the baddies. The bad boy, the bad girl. And before we go, is there anything you would like to tell your fans, or tell them where they can find you, where they can listen to your mixes, and keep in touch with you to know when you're playing and stuff?
Yeah. All my socials, DJ La Valentina. You can find me on Instagram, you can find me on TikTok, you can find my sets on YouTube. Yeah, I've got lots of content coming soon. I'm trying to become a content queen this year, so stay locked in for the journey.
So you know what to do. Make sure you're following my girl. Thank you so much for coming down and sharing a piece of yourself with us, having a good time, and I look forward to seeing you on the 2nd of May at 3 a.m. doing your thing.
Yeah, we'll see what happens at 3 a.m.
So you know what to do. Don't miss out. Get your tickets off at Soma and come have a great time with us.
Girl, don't ask me no questions, cause you give the impression that you're wasting time. But your eyes tell me different. Yeah, your eyes tell me different. Yeah, yeah, when you stepped in, you're like a blessing. With the fire got them sweating.